start off every retreat with our full value contract, and essentially that is the concrete infrastructure that the whole couple days is built upon. We immediately split into our advisory groups, and we were meeting together to discuss exactly what we want to put in this contract, and we hold the students and our advisories to that. As soon as we separated and we met together, we really discussed what we wanted the basis for our contract to be, and we chose respect. We pulled that from one of the pillars of our mission statements. And fortunately, I'm lucky enough to be working with 8th graders. I think this group has matured significantly over the course of the summer. So the contract essentially outlined how we're going to treat one another, and I prefaced this whole exercise with the fact if 43-year-old Coach Beck could go back and talk to 8th grade Coach Beck, I think the best advice the 43-year-old myself would give would be to treat people a lot better. So we felt that the biggest thing with this group, and something that we really need to work on in advisory and as far as this whole 8th grade group, is just really giving everybody that respect, giving them that voice, and working well together. And we did that. We did that through the process of making the contract, and we also did that with the skit. I was so impressed with this group and how mature they were through the process of prepping for that skit, and I thought our 8th grade advisory group had an awesome message for that. I'm actually really excited about this position that I am this year. This year I'm able to build more relationships with the students, and I do think it's my responsibility to really build that confidence in them and start talking about what is the next step after Powhatan. You know, some students are going to go on to private schools, boarding schools, local high schools in the area, and it's going to be different. So let's start talking about some of those differences to build some confidence and prepare them for what their next step is going to be after they leave Powhatan. And that's my job, to help orchestrate learning what options are going to be out there, and as far as what the next step is going to entail. For example, this week we wrapped up we debriefed on retreat, some things that went well, some things that they enjoyed, maybe some areas that we could build upon, what would make it better for students returning to retreat next year. And then today we transition now to, we're moving on from retreat. We're moving on from the beginning of the school year. And now what we're talking about is let's talk about the future. We did a lesson today on the future where they had to pick potential majors that they want to study in college, some colleges that they're interested in, and why. And because these are very important things for these students to start talking about. So we shared it with the group, and it's really a team building activity where everybody was really supporting one another and asking questions. And we wrapped that up with something fun, the 2 truths and a lie about each one of them, and the students were laughing, and we really enjoyed our advisory session this morning. And just to piggyback off that, it was, for me, going to my first retreat here at Powhatan, I mentioned to several of the other teachers there, it was really nice with everything that's going on in the outside world. It was just nice seeing students laugh, working together, and having fun while they were doing it.